Hello, Facebook family. It's so good to see you all. My name is Andrea Evans, and I'm the owner of the law firm of Andrea Hens Evans, a full-service intellectual property law firm. I have been taking you guys behind the scenes of Make48, and if you don't know about Make48, you need to go and binge watch because we're all the way live. Season 4, 48 hours. Teams have been competing. They've been inventing. I'm going to turn the camera around because you have to see these experts. And I'm going to start with Dr. Drai. So Dr. Drai is my guest today.
Hello, hey guys, it's Dr. Drai, founder of Medical Mobiles. I help doctors monetize their medical degrees so they can do three things: walk in their purpose, create more profit, and have the time freedom that they deserve. I'm here with my attorney, Andrea Evans. You know, I love her. We have 14 trademarks. She is the mom.com here in the industry. And she let me go behind the scenes at Make48. So I can't really tell you a lot, but trust me, my doctors will be part of this.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Now, let me ask you a question. So what do you think about the concept of getting a subject and in 48 hours having to invent it, make it, and pitch it? You were there when the clock stopped, so you saw the end.
It's very stressful to me, like looking at people do it, but the fact that they can do it in 2 days, you can do anything. Crush it.
Okay, well, I'm going to turn the camera now to our resident designer of Make48, Nisha, who was just featured in Forbes, and tell them about what you do.
So I love it, I enjoy it, and I help more and more entrepreneurs bring their idea, make a good, successful business strategy to bring it to market. So it's not just product design, but it involves a lot of things around it. I'm really excited to be part of Make48. This is amazing. I meet some amazing people like Andrea, Dr. Drai, and the rest of the crew, which is incredible. And support of all of you experts makes
Well, let me ask you a question. So your role in the past 48 hours has been to serve as a mentor. So we have a lot of inventors watching that are always asking about what to look for in a mentor. So give them just in one sentence, one tip that they should look for when they're looking for a mentor. What do you recommend?
I think their success story is a very big thing, like how many products they brought to market, and also the value they bring, the kind of connection or support they can give them, and not just the mentoring, but also connecting with the other right people. It's very valuable.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to keep going. Boy, this is a great lunch that I'm having here today. I'm going to move the camera around, and this is Kristen. So Kristen and I met today, in the past 48 hours. It feels like 3 months already. We're best friends.
Besties.
And Kristen also served as a mentor here for the past 2 days, so you can tell them about that. But first, introduce yourself to everybody watching. Okay, I have a question because a lot of people follow me on social media, and they always say I send newsletters, I'm everywhere, all over social media, and you're an expert, so I have to ask you this. What do you think, what is the benefit of using social media, and do you think that everyone in every industry should be taking advantage of it? Well, I see people watching. If you all have questions, take advantage of this great community, this great lunch. And I'm going to flip over here to Chris Guerrera. So Chris and I have the pleasure of working together. Look at him. He's already watching another live that I did behind the scenes, catching up. So Chris, introduce yourself. So funny story about Chris is, if you're wondering, saying, I recognize this man. He just recently proposed on Good Morning America. So he's newly engaged. So if you recognize him from there, but tell them a little bit about what you do.
So I'm an engineer, right? I started out in the corporate world and I slowly progressed into the inventor world about 7 years ago. I've got some patents, I've got some big patents with Ford Motor Company, I've got some of my own products that are patented, and I've got products now in the market, and Andrea, like you said, she's actually my attorney. And yeah, it's pretty cool, community of people, and I do all my products made in the USA. So I'm an advocate of doing the design work, the tooling, injection molding, packaging, process control, fulfillment, all under one roof in one location. And I've eliminated that model of the waste of having to store in the warehouses and paying all the extra freight. So it's a one-stop shop. When I need something done, it gets done quickly, and I can get it to market pretty fast. And I think we got a good group of network of people that we can lean on, and just having a really good time now in this part of the world.
So I have a question.
Yes.
So as a sponsor, there's so many events around the country. What's special about Make48? Why did you choose to sponsor this particular event?
Yeah, I've been with Make48. I think I've been at every single one except for the one in Maryland. I think I was traveling at the time. There's something about this, right? It's just the uniqueness of watching teams develop a product and have it at a point where they're going to pitch it to a panel in 48 hours. The curves that you go through, the excitement, the letdowns, the fatigue that kicks in there at the end. It's pretty cool to watch what can come out of something in 48 hours. And really, when you start with absolutely a clean slate, a piece of paper, right? A clean slate. To watch the end result is pretty cool. It's pretty fascinating. So for me, to be part of that is pretty exciting to watch these people develop into something that they never thought they could dream of and have it really presentable to a judging panel in 48 hours.
Yes, amazing. So if you all watching have questions for the experts, I'm going to turn to the last expert here at the table, Mr. Warren Tuttle.
The man with the plan.
So not only does Warren have good stories to tell and good conversations, but you're literally an expert in the inventor world and president of the UIA. So introduce yourself, tell us about yourself and what you're doing here today.
My name is Warren Tuttle, so I do serve as the president of the United Inventors Association. We're the largest 501c3 nonprofit, educational nonprofit dedicated to helping inventors. But I also run innovation programs for several large companies, including the housewares company Lifetime Brands. And the storage is the mission for these folks to the Make48 this year to focus on, and obviously we're big in the storage area, so we'll be looking carefully at all those products.
So let me ask you a question now, because inventors are watching, and you said you're looking for products. So that's the big thing. People have good ideas, and then they want someone to license or buy their idea.
Yeah.
So in a couple of sentences, what are two things that are important when you are looking to license from an inventor?
Well, I'll say a generic thing to start with.
Okay.
And I look at a lot of products, okay? But I always evaluate the inventor along with the product to begin with. So just as ground zero, when you're putting something together and eventually presenting it, it's really important to be able to present your product rationally, quickly, get to the point. I always say you don't have to, in the first 30 seconds sell the whole program. You just want to get me interest or someone like me interested. And it's really important to get to know a lot about the industry you want to exploit and ask good questions. When you say things like, I want a 20% royalty, we're going south in a heartbeat and, we're never moving ahead. So that's the first thing. The second thing, I'm a big believer in prototypes and intellectual property. So there's some coaches out there that will mentor you that all you need is an idea and a sell sheet. If if you go that route and you come to me and I like it, the next thing I'm going to ask you for is a prototype and IP. And it takes a little bit of extra work. And that's what these folks here at Make48 are building within 48 hours. And I compare this whole event to Malcolm Gladwell's book, Blink, which sometimes the best ideas and the most inspirational ones come to you at a heartbeat. And they're just as good as the ones you think about for years to come. So these folks is really inspiring for them. But they're building prototypes, as you know, and you're helping them. They're working on IP filing. They're doing it the right way. So whether you do it in 48 hours or 48 weeks, both are important.
Well, thank you all for joining and being here. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Post your questions below. I'm going to tag everyone who was just interviewed today so you all can see them. And I have been working around the clock for 48 hours. And it's been amazing. So I cannot wait for you all to see what it looks like to be a patent attorney on Make48. And if you have a good idea, I hope you invest in your idea. And I hope that you're inspired as much as I am, because to see inventors go from getting a problem on the spot, seeing the clock tick and hanging over their head, working some of them with team members that they just met for the first time, sitting with attorneys who may shoot you down, you know, to tell you that the invention is out there, and to know you have 48 hours, but to know that you have $10,000 at stake that you can win, and to know that you have access to all of us who are here at this table and many more people is incredible. So you guys tune in to Make48. I'm personally on seasons 2 and 3, and now we're taping season 4, so I can't wait to share more information. And please follow me all over social media at Evans IP Law, and I will see you soon. I'm going to come back with some good behind the scenes at Make48 season 4. Thank you so much.